Hello everyone, welcome to Vision for Education. Today we are going to discuss about Fundamentals of Computers Part 5. Before watching this video, please watch Fundamentals of Computers Part 1, 2, 3 and 4. The link is provided in the description box. Coming to the introduction, classification of computers are based on their architecture, speed of executing commands or instructions, peripheral use and also their uses. Microcomputers are usually used in home and offices, and a single user can perform their task using microcomputers. Its storage and data handling capacity are limited as per the requirements of the home and office work. The another type of computer is a mini computer, which has usually large storage and can handle multiple users at a time. Coming to computer classification are basically done on different parameters such as storage capacity, processing speed, and components used in the computer. Depending upon the components used in the different features of the computer, they are classified into different groups. That is microcomputer, mini computer, mainframe computer, and supercomputer. Let's see what's a supercomputer. A supercomputer is the very fastest and powerful and expensive type of computer for processing data. Supercomputers' size and storage capacity are huge and designed to process vast amount of data in a short time with high productivity. They are specially made to perform multiple specific tasks, and therefore many CPUs work in parallel processing. Governments especially use this type of computer for their different calculations and heavy jobs. Different industries also use this huge computer for designing their product. Now let's see some examples of supercomputer. Coming to the examples of supercomputer, they are IBM Rode, IBM Blue Gen, Intel ASCI Red, Param 10,000, Cray XMP14 are the examples of supercomputer. Let's look into some features of supercomputer. Supercomputers have a vast amount of processing unit and intensive collection of RAM type and memory unit, high speed of interconnection between nodes, high input and output, and file operating system and file systems speed, custom software and specialized support, effective thermal management are the features of supercomputer. Now let's look into some uses of supercomputer. Meteorologists use them to stimulate weather behavior. They can also be used to predict earthquake. Scientists uses them to stimulate and test the effect of nuclear weapon. Scientists also use them to stimulate the event of Big Bang and other space related projects. Hollywood uses supercomputer to create realistic animation. The famous supercomputer Deep Blue and Watson defeated chess grandmaster Gray Kasparov and quiz expert Kenny Jennings respectively. Let's look into some applications of supercomputer in research and study of energy and nuclear weapons, designing the aircrafts, aeroplanes, and flight simulators. Supercomputers are used. Climate research and weather forecasting, prediction of natural disasters is done by supercomputers. Spaceship and satellite launching is done by supercomputers. Used in scientific research laboratories, used in chemical and biological researches, and for highly calculation complex tasks. Let's look into some advantages of supercomputer. Supercomputers have much faster speed, so they can guess any password. It can decrypt any phrase or a password used in a computer or any other devices. High processing unit. Processing time of a computer is calculated in flops. Normal home computers can process from 10 to 100 gigaflops per second, while supercomputer is 100 to 1000 times faster than home computers. Supercomputers can complete tasks in a second that our normal computers takes hours or days to complete. Environment safety. Sometimes it is not safe to do real-time testing like testing nuclear weapons, medical testing. So supercomputers allow us to perform scientifically which is safe for the surrounding environments. Cost efficiency. Companies that require fast work and more efficiency in the work get supercomputers on a part-time basis. By doing this, company can save money and also time. To make complex animations in a movies, the supercomputer is also used. It can fastest the speed of rendering the animation and give a good result. Coming to disadvantages of supercomputer, lot of electricity is used. A supercomputer requires a lot of electricity to run. A supercomputer like Summit can consume energy equal to 5,000 houses. Lot of area required. It requires lot of space to place the supercomputer. For example, the Summit requires 5,600 square feet of area. Trained staff needed. To maintain supercomputer, it requires trained people. A normal computer technician cannot operate a supercomputer. Coming to the conclusion of supercomputer, commodity clusters satisfy the needs of many supercomputer users. The increasing gap between the processor and the speed of communication latencies is likely to increase the fraction of supercomputer applications that achieve acceptable performance only on a customer and a hybrid supercomputers. Second type of a computer is a mainframe computer. What is mainframe computer? Mainframe computers are multi-programming, high-performance computers and multi-user computers, which means it can handle workload more than 100 users at a time on the computer. The storage capacity of mainframe computers is enormous with a high speed and data process as well as handling hundreds of input and output devices at a time. A mainframe is a high efficient computer capable of simultaneously solving complex calculations and continuously for a long time. These computers have several microprocessors that have the ability to function the data to the high performance and the speed. Let's look into some examples of mainframe computer. They are IBM ES000 series, ICL 339 series and CDC 6600. Now let's see some features of mainframe computer. Large number of CPU with the greatest processing power is a mainframe computer. A huge memory capacity, increased performance by sharing workload, centralized computing, available to run in multi-operating systems, support time-sharing ability, supports sophisticated operating systems are the features of mainframe computer. Let's look into some uses of mainframe computer. Performing ATM cash withdrawal and deposits during the processing of communication between the mainframe computer and the remote computer will help to accomplish the financial transactions at handle. Business transactions that are used credit cards or prepaid cards. Online electronic transactions. Cloud storage, handling of patient records in a major hospitals, making reservations and travel schedule for the airline companies, manipulation and tallying of data for the census and the electoral purposes. Let's look into some applications of mainframe computer. Mainframe computers are mainly used by the departmental and commercial organizations like banks, companies, scientists, researchers, governmental departments like railways. These computers can work 24 hours. Hundreds of users can work on these computers simultaneously. Using mainframe computers completes a task such as keeping details of payment, research centers, advertising, sending bills and notices, paying employees, ticket booking, maintaining details of purchases by the user, keeping details, tax details, etc. Now let's look into some advantages of mainframe computer. High computing power. There is an inbuilt capability in mainframe computer to process massive chunk of data and can also support the complicated applications to run with a high computing speed. The complex applications can be developed and run in mainframe computers. Scalability. The mainframe computers have the compatibility with the big power processors and other ultra power processors can add in the mainframe computers to increase the computing speed. The mainframe computers are also supportive, increasing the size of the storage devices so that huge chunk of data can be processed easily. Disadvantages of mainframe computer. Need of professional staff to handle the mainframe computer operations, handle bugs and errors in the system are needed. If the computer goes down, then the whole system goes down. That is considered as a major setback for the mainframe computers. Resources consumption for the mainframe computers is very large compared to normal computer systems. As a mainframe computer often advanced feature, it requires too many resources, thus unlimited increase the cost of the system. As there are more than one operating system can be installed in a mainframe computer, thus it increases the complexity to read the instructions and increase the complexity for the user to use the system. Coming to a conclusion of mainframe computers are special computer systems that are high-speed computers used to perform very fast transactions, and processing speed is also very fast compared to the normal system. There are various mainframe computers that can be selected as per the user requirements and can be used accordingly. Coming to the third type of computer, that is mini computer. What is a mini computer? Mini computer is a type of computer that possesses most of the features and capability of large components but in smaller in physical size. Mini computers fill the space between the mainframe and the microcomputers and is smaller than the former but larger than the latter. Mini computers are mainly used as small or a middle range server operating businesses and scientific applications. However, the use of the term mini computer has diminished and has merged with the servers. Mini computers also be called as a mid-range computers. Let's look into some examples of mini computer. DEC PDP and VAX series, Data General Nova, Honeyball TPS 6 TPS 6000 series, IBM mid-range computers are the examples of mini computer. Let's look into some features of mini computer. Its size is small than a mainframe computer or a supercomputer. It is less expensive than the mainframe computer or a supercomputer. It is less powerful than a mainframe or a supercomputer and more powerful than the microcomputers and the workstation. It can do several tasks at once. It can be used by many people at one time. It is used by small enterprises. What is the primary purpose of mainframe computer? There are three primary purposes for the mainframe computer. Process control. Miniframe computers are primarily used by the companies for manufacturing the control of the processes. The processes has two primary functions, data acquisition and feedback. For example, factories make use of mini computers to control the manufacturing processes. If any problem appears in any part of the processor, it recognizes the change and made required adjustment. The second primary purpose is data management. Mini computers that uses for the data management can do any task regarding data, like it can take, restore and regenerate. The third type of primary purpose in the Miniframe computer is communication. Mini computers act as an interface between the human operators and large processor. The user can run operations such as error checking with the help of mini computers and then can use the devices for making adjustments. Also, the other uses are as follows. They also used for the scientific computation, for the business transaction and processing, for the database management, used for file handling, used for engineering computation. Let's look into some applications of Miniframe computer. Mini computers used as a real-time applications in industries, booking and research centers. Banks also uses Miniframe computers for preparing payrolls for the employees, salaries, records, tracking for the financial accounts, etc., as well as in the field of higher education and engineering. Let's look into some advantages of Miniframe computer. They are easy to use, they can fit anywhere, they are small and very portable, they are easy to carry as compared to their size, they are fastest, they hold the change for a long time, they do not require any careful and control operation environment, they are more reliable. Coming to disadvantages, some Miniframe computers don't have USB portals. Mini computers do not have any CD, DVD drives. The user may not be familiar with the operating system. Keyboard can be small for the fast typing. In generally, there is not much storage on the board. It can be too small to do certain projects. Coming to the conclusion, in the mini computers which became more and more personal and sophisticated for the users. It made great progress when the mainframe computers comes in 1900s. It comes with more performance and more memory with a high security level. What is microcomputer? Microcomputer is known as personal computer, like a small computer. Microcomputers are designed with microprocessor as well as it consists of single chip, that is CPU, data memory, input-output buses, and these are connected on the motherboard. The technical form meaning for the microcomputer is microcontroller. It is used in home applications such as microwave, TV, refrigerator, and many more. Let's look into some examples of microcomputer. There are mobile computers, desktop computers, laptops, and tablets are the examples of microcomputer. Let's look into some features of microcomputer. Essential features of these microcomputers are small size and low cost, one user at a time, easy to use, low computing power, commonly used for the personal applications, limited range of softwares can be used, have low storage capacity are the features of microcomputers. Let's look into some uses of microcomputer. They are used in home for the personal usages, they are used in businesses, they are used in medical and educational sector. They are also used in data center points, they are used in mobile computing devices, they are also used in self-customization projects such as robot tools, etc. Let's look into some applications of microcomputer. It is used in several applications such as word processing, well-designed presentations, advanced graphic, spreadsheets, communication and database management systems. It is used in integration of computers, intelligence for improving the product, services, infrastructure, and missions. It is used as a self-customization project such as robots and tools. It is used in IoT applications in the form of microcontrollers such as smart TVs, refrigerators, and microwaves. Spreadsheets, communication, and database management systems. It is used in integration of computers, intelligence for improving the products, services, infrastructure, and missions. It is used as a self-customization projects such as robots and tools. It is used in IoT applications in the form of microcontrollers such as smart TVs, refrigerators, and microwaves. Let's look into some advantages of microcomputer. Mostly, microcomputer is used to design different software and apps. Today, developers prefer for smartphones for making them. Some years ago, totally, businesses of sharing market was dependent upon phone call due to the lack of using of computers. But now all investors use softwares which is installed on the microcomputer. They are able to buy, sell any stock on their PC. Mostly, users can easily assemble and replace all the hardware parts of microcomputer, and they are capable to fix minor problems of the computer. No need to have high trained staff for operating the microcomputer. To the office work. In USA, approximately 70% people uses microcomputers at their home. Coming to disadvantages of microcomputer, it has slow computational power compared to other types of computer. Due to the daily usage of microcomputers, mostly people get addicted to some gambling games and misuses of internet. It has no large storage capacity. If any time user need to store extra data, then required external storage components. Microcomputers has less computing performance due to use low performing processor. Users can get physical problems such as neck, back pain, eye strain, etc. Microcomputers has not strong protection power, so intruders can easily steal your data with spreading virus onto your computer. Coming to the conclusion of microcomputer requires commitment of both time and money. A typical systems today include software and hardware cost between $5,000 and $8,000. Although computers cannot create data for you, it can sort, analyze, and report data more efficiently than any manual system.